gonna keep it real.
The dirty, nasty truth.
I could probably get a layup versus the Lakers right now.
Whoa.
Oh, I had them broad shoulders. That's why I could just put the shoulder in you. And DeMar reminds me
Skynet.
a lot of myself. You see all these kids doing the step back is because I pioneered.
Oh, my. So you created the step back?
Oh, I just made it famous.
Ah, yes. Well, with the
Boy,
Lakers'
boy.
playoff dreams all but dead and LeBron's minutes officially being managed for the remainder of the season, it got us to thinking big picture. Monica?
Okay, so first off, congratulations, you guys. I know you guys had some ups and downs in the first couple quarters, and I was wondering if you can tell us a little more about that.
Well, thank you for your question. I think you can answer that. Well, in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of had us. We were going back and forth. We thought it was gonna be a really close battle. Actually, we thought we were gonna blow them out the water, but it just didn't end up working like that. We thought we had them at one point, but we didn't perform well as a team. We thought, we can get one single player with a lot of precisions, but that didn't work out. So we decided, work better as a team, as a unit. Combined, I think we can make it work, and that's the reason for our success.
Okay, thank you guys. So after getting through your hardships, what did you guys set out to accomplish?
All right, thank you for the question. After a rough patch, we really sat down and we really tried to strategize to see what the hell went wrong, and what we came up with is we just weren't prepared. We really weren't prepared. We didn't study the game enough. We didn't go in and really watch the film like Coach told us we needed to do. So I think the goals that we set up after that was to be prepared before every quarter, before every play, and really know what we were supposed to do. Everything we came out with, every play we ran, I think we practiced that every day in practice, and made that shit to perfection. Right. Honestly. So our goal was basically not to be first right away, but to be the best. We worked on being the best, and thankfully now we got this trophy. You already know we got the best. But thanks for that question. Next question.
All right, thank you. So I wanted to know, who did you guys think was your toughest competitor and why?
Well, thank you for your question. I really appreciate it. It's a tough one, but I think at the beginning, we all took different approach to the game. Some were watching film a little bit more than others. Others were just trying out practice. Going to the actual the bone of the thing, trying really hard to figure out what it is that works for them. So at the beginning, we all were our biggest competitors, because different sectors, different ways to do it. But what do you guys think? What do you think at the end?
At the end, it was definitely Hermes.
Don't forget Kiwi. Kiwi was also
Kiwi was also Hermes. Definitely our biggest competitors. They both knew exactly what they were going to do next quarter. We had our eyes on them as well. I knew they were watching us too. Everyone. At the end, it was definitely Hermes and Kiwi.
Bro, it was getting close at the end too, man.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to them. They did a good job. For real.
Close line.
Congrats, guys.
But
All right.
Next question.
Thank you. With all the preparation that you guys did to get up to the level of success that you guys had, what is the key to your success today?
Honestly, I think the most important thing through this entire season was teamwork. Quarter after quarter, I feel like we moved closer and closer until we were a family. We were eating together, we were sleeping together. It was amazing. It was all strategic. Also, I feel like the most important thing was watching what our opponents were doing, seeing what they were doing, analyzing the field. Watching the film, we made it happen. We feel like those two things are the most important things to our success.
all right, next question. You in the back.
Who was your guys' MVP, and also who was your favorite player?
Who's our favorite player? Dude, I think Genesis, right? Genesis.
Man, he started out as a sixth man. He started on the bench. We put it in the second quarter, man. We're like, let's see what he's got.
Dude, he started taking over, man. I can't believe it.
He started taking over. He said dominating the entire game. He was just hitting bucket after bucket.
I'm gonna stop you right there, but I think my favorite player was definitely Tiger. Tiger, just like I had better hopes for him. Unfortunately, he got injured. We had to we couldn't really play him in the rotation, but he was really the heart and soul of the team. Like he really did so well. What a leader! I think honestly, like the MVP has to be. What do you think? T9 Pro?
T9 Pro, bro.
That guy. T9 Pro too just killed the league. Like he was amazing. Like no one could stop him. So I mean, I think without doubt, or whatever, like he has to be our MVP. All right. Next question. You over there, Pam.
Okay, so what has been your guys' favorite moment throughout this game? You can tell us a little more about that.
Thank you for the question. It was actually a pretty great question. After continuous quarters and trial and error, working so hard and seeing no results, getting absolutely nowhere, I think my favorite part of the season is when we finally put in a lot of hard work and triumphed and finally saw the results that we wanted. We went from being one of the lowest scoring teams to being one of the better scoring teams at the end of the season. There was just a lot of perseverance and just a lot of emotions like thinking about that.
Yeah, I mean, also I think that was my favorite moment, but also, the very basic answer to that question is, at the end, when we saw that, we won. Like, it was just like a really, a sense of joy, a sense of relief that, all that hard work that we put into, we just put into this whole season, came together, and we just were able to, figure out how to get it done.
Yeah, just honestly, just that final moment of seeing, the victory.
The final score.
The final score, it was just, we honestly at the beginning, like he mentioned, we started slow, and it really took a toll on us. We were but we persevered, we pushed through it. Honestly, hard work, put in time, and honestly, I haven't put as much work into anything as this right now, and this team, and this project. It shows, and I'm so happy. My favorite moment is definitely the ending.
All right, we're heading live to Susan with Alex from Skynet, okay? Thank you, Nadia. I'm Susie Pitfalls. I'm talking live with Alex. Understanding that this season has been one of the most roller coaster and wild rides ever, but what do you think is one of your biggest pitfalls this season?
Actually, it's a great question you've given us. And normally, when I talk about our pitfalls, it's something that's incredible. Now, one thing that we did have at the beginning is we were going in too brash, too bold. We thought we were actually ready for the game, and when at all we weren't. We weren't prepared whatsoever. The first 2 quarters, what we did was we noticed that we didn't know what the heck we were doing. But either way, we bounced back from that. We looked at what everybody else was doing, and we went from there. So that's actually very amazing, and it was a great learning curve because at the end of the game, we bounced back. Thankfully, with Workhorse, with the Workhorse segment and all that stuff, they actually ended up loving it. And those are the number 1 people that we entered the game in late. So.
Okay, Alex, what do you think was one thing that helped you outdo everybody during this game?
Actually, on top of that, we realized that we had a lot of reliability. So when it comes down to the coaches, everything else, they were there for us. They were reliable. Our game was reliable. You got to make sure that everybody else, out of everybody else in this team and everybody else in this game, we were the most reliable. You better put my bank on that. That's it. I'm done.
All right, thank you.
Skynet is the best player in the league.
I feel like we've determined
everything.